Hi there guys, welcome back to Skirmish Miniature Gaming, and we're here for episode 2. However, straight away I had already done an intro for this video, and then I came to check the footage for this episode, and it's the first time this has ever happened on the channel. I promise you, I've lost the middle part of the footage, so we've lost just under a third of the middle of this battle report. I had to make a decision. We'd already filmed episode 3 as well, and obviously each episode has collateral onto the next episode, if you like. So not enough of this report was lost for me to decide in the end to not put it out. So I'm just having to put a warning in right now. You get to about 2/3 of the way through the report, and I'm gonna it then cuts, and we miss out about a round. I would say about a turn of gameplay from the Orks and from the Catachan. Sorry. Yeah, around a couple of rounds, I think it is. Unfortunately, so I'm really sorry that we've lost it. The files were corrupted for some reason the middle of the report. Those files were corrupted, and I hadn't checked to check over the files, which I usually do. So I must have had an off day. So I really do apologise for that, guys. The third episode's all fine. It's all ready to go. I've already more or less gone into editing that as well. But just a pointer for this one. It'll get to about 2/3 of the way through. Then I'm going to go back to the green screen here just to explain what's kind of happened as it leads into the end of the report. And then we do an end of game summary anyway for what's happened. So I really do once again apologise for the missing footage, guys. There's nothing I can really do about it. The one time it's happened on the channel, and it's for the campaign. I can't believe it, but it was still a great game, and I hope you all enjoy it. Duke's Hazards are back for revenge. Will they get their revenge? And Al's bringing back his Orks, obviously, with their Clawzilla. Can he do it again? Can he knock them down another peg or two? But yeah, like I say, guys, hope you enjoy the video anyway. Please do throw a like on the video and make me feel a bit better in the comments, because I'm absolutely gutted. Because when you put effort into these things and you film all the footage and then you lose it to something like that, it's absolutely gutting. But we'll certainly be even more careful in the future with that kind of thing. You have to learn your lessons, I suppose. So please do cheer me up in the comments. But otherwise, throw a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, guys, and enjoy the report. See you later. Alright then, guys, here we go. We're on episode 2, and first things first here, this is my new Catachan list for the second episode. We've been pushed back slightly, but we're looking to hit back twice as hard. And Duke's Hazards are ready to go again. Obviously we've got Duke down at the front here, nothing's changed for him. We did say that we'd sum up some experience and do the battle scars and things like that, from which we didn't get time to do post-game last time. And it just gives you a fresh idea of what our units are going to be like going into the new game. So we'll quickly roll through those. Just to let you know what I've done for experience after last game. I got a standard 3 to issue to a certain unit to make them honoured, whereas Al got to do that twice to 2 different units. I've honoured this squad of guardsmen. It was the same squad that managed to kill the only unit in Al's force last game, so they deserved recognition. They've now been named as the Rough Devils in Duke's regiment. I'm going to put this red orb next to them so that we know which unit that is. I've given them veteran warriors from the battle honours, which means that they get to reroll hit rolls of a 1 in shooting and in combat, so it's pretty cool. So they'll have that forever now until they lose it from battle scars, which could still happen as we speak, so they could gain it and then lose it. The way we're going to do battle scars, guys, you can choose whether to lose experience usually, or whether to actually take a battle scar. So 2 options. What I would rather do is we'll roll for each unit. If they get a 1, then they have to choose between them 2 usually. But what I want to do to mix it up with it and make it a bit more random, so that there's no kind of, gamey stuff going on for choices, is I'd rather do a 50-50 roll after that to see whether you lose experience or whether you take a battle scar. I just think it's more fun that way. But each unit that died last game has to take a test to see if they went out of action or not. On a 1, that unit has to then roll a 50-50 to see whether they lose experience or gain a battle scar for the rest of the time. We can also spend a requisition point to get rid of that battle scar, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens. All of my units died last game. There are obviously a couple of units last game that I've changed out that I'll need to roll for, so I'll sum that up to you guys. Experience-wise, I gave these guys 3 points. When you get to 6 points for a unit with experience, they upgrade to the next level, and then you can give them a battle honor, like I've just explained. These guys got up to 6. Every unit that played in a game gets a point of experience, no matter whether they died or not. You can make a single unit give them honors, which is 3 more points. And then these guys got Reaper for me last game for another 2 points, so they're up to 6. So that's why I was able to give them the battle honor. Everything else in my team only got a point of experience each last game. I've switched out the Scout Sentinel, the Bane Wolf, and I've switched out the Ogrins from last game to bring in. I spent 2 requisition points to bring in a second special weapon squad of Flamers. So I've got 2 now. And then I've got a Devil Dog instead of a Bane Wolf now, which has a multi-melter, a melter cannon. We've got Hunter Killer Missile and all the upgrades because we're playing power on it. And the Storm Bolter on top, pintle mounted. So that is that. 3 Flamers in each of the special weapon squads and 3 Lasguns. Looking forward to this one. Otherwise, guys, as is, we've got the Devil Dogs now re-rolling hit rolls of 1. Another unit, which have yet to gain enough recognition to be any different. And I've also brought in, guys, which I'd already paid for as part of my roster, the Chimera, which will act as a mobile command for my HQ possibly, but we'll wait and see with that. Okay, guys, so what I'm going to do first, I'm going to roll for the models that are no longer in this this new setup for me, but we finished last game on that died. So the Scout Sentinel on a 1. I've got a 2, he's fine. The Ogrins are fine. What's the other thing that I took out? The other thing I took out was the Bane Wolf tank, which is fine as well. So now we go on to the units that have come into this game with me. We've got Duke himself. Obviously, he got downed. He's fine. Neither of the special weapon squad or the Chimera were in the last game. So we've got the unit of Catachan, the Devil Dogs. They're fine. The one in the middle. Oh, they do get 1, okay. So what we're going to do, guys, on a 1, 2, or 3, it's going to be lose experience. Oh, in fact, actually, yes, it will be that. 1, 2, or 3, they lose experience. 4, 5, 6, it's going to be a weakness, it's going to be a battle scar. And it's a 2, so they lose experience. So what it would have been, guys, after last battle, they would have lost their experience point that they gained, and they would have been not able to gain any from that battle. So luckily it wasn't the Devil Dogs, it was the middle unit there. They were not able to gain any experience points last battle, so they're on 0, unfortunately, because this is obviously based on last battle. The squad on the right is the last one for me. On a 1, they will also get something, and I got a 6, so they're fine. So I got away with that, really, all considering. Alright then, so over to the Orc cell, and what we'll do, we'll go through what you've done giving experience. You're taking the same units as you did last game. Makes sense, just purely, yeah.
I
did a good job.
I gave it a lot of thought, and I thought about changing things up. But man, these boys did some work, and I'd like to keep the experience rolling and get them, get them leveled up.
And then, so if we go experience,
nobody's had enough to get any upgrades.
6,
yeah. The war boss himself. He got 2 points for Reaper and 1 for being in a game, but that only puts him at 3. The Weird Boy, he also got 2 points for his
Casting
Psychic.
And a point for playing.
And then a point for playing that I chose as his agenda. Clobberclaws did well. He got. I gave him the battle. The man of the match 3
yeah, so basically
marked for honor.
Marked for honor 2 units instead of my 1 because you won last game. Nice.
So I've marked for honor both of the units of boys. So they're each up to 4. But again, not quite up to the point where they can upgrade. 6 Oars Big Uns only got 1 experience point.
Nice.
And Bushwhackers Sneaky Gits again are on 1 experience point.
Okay.
I had 2 requisition points. I'm going to see how I do it on the
battle scars.
On the battle scars, but I might buy a relic for my Psyker.
Ooh, so he hasn't had one yet?
No.
No. Okay. So quickly roll then a dice for each of those units. So 1 dice. Let's do Pyro.
These 2 died, didn't they? Those
yes, they were the only 2 that died last game. Okay, they're okay, and then if you look at the other squad, you're okay.
Yeah. So given that we escaped that last game unscathed. I'm going to buy, with 1 requisition point, Shiny Gubbins for my Psyker, which is Scorched Git Bones. I can add 1 to Psychic Tests.
So the battlefield set up for the second game, which is going to be a supply drop. So I think we'll probably say, since the Orks are attacking the planet, that the Guard have had a ship fly over their region to drop down supplies to aid them in their efforts after the last episode. And the Orks are looking to shut that shizzle down.
I'm looting that.
Yeah. So here we go, supply drop, which is the second mission in the Crusade mission, Combat Patrol. So I'm looking forward to trying this out. Very simple. Well, when we do the priority roll to see who's attacker, who's defender, whoever wins the roll off will be attacker. They get to place 2 objectives, and the defender gets to place 1. The first objective placed by the winner is within 6 of the center point on the table. The second objective has to be placed not within 6 of the edge, not within 9 of each other.
That's right.
And then the third one will be back to the person who won the roll, and they'll do another one as well. So should be interesting. 3 objectives on the board, and because it's supply drops and we don't know when they're going to land and disappear and be grabbed, in the 4th round we have numbered objectives. So what will happen is we'll do a 1, 2, and 3, so it'll be a D3 roll. Whichever number gets rolled, that objective, I believe, disappears. Then in the 5th and final battle round, roll again, that objective then disappears as well, for that number. Whichever objective's left in the 5th battle round will be worth 30 points. So as the rounds go on, first round we can't score any, obviously. Round 2 and 3, each objective's worth 10 points. Round 4, each objective's worth 15 points, because there'll only be 2 left. The last battle round, the last objective left will be worth 30. So I'm looking forward to this, so long as we don't kill each other so quick that we don't get to see the final rounds, which is a big possibility still.
I think that's a serious, distinct possibility.
Yeah. So we may not see those rounds, but we'll have to wait and see. We've got 2 very heavily killy-based forces.
I'm scared to death of those flamers, yeah. This is going to be brutal.
Right then, dude, let's do a priority roll, see who's attacker, who's defender. And I get a 3 for the Catachan. I'll re-roll, of course it is. And I get a 5. I'll get
3.
A 3. Catachan win this one for not initiative though, but we do get to choose objectives first. Okay then, objectives have been placed, and then we'll obviously be getting on to deployment here. I placed number 1 here, within 6 of the middle. L placed number 2, 9 away from number 1, 6 away from the edge. And my other objective I was allowed to place, I've put here on my side, number 3, in a bit of cover there. Just in terms of terrain, guys, as well, before we kick off the game, once again, spines are going to act as barricades, so they're defensible. Aura here for those trees, aura here for those rocks and trees. This will just be line of sight blocking, so dense cover for the tree cover kind of there, barricades, line of sight blocking, but it'll be not a defensible piece because you can't actually be inside it. So that'll be that, guys. Nice and simple for the terrain this game. And yeah, we'll get into some deployment now. Hope you guys are enjoying the new deployment as well, by the way. Let us know about that in the comments. All deployed. We've got just a tactical overview here. I'm keeping my distance far more than last game. Hopefully that'll help me out. We've got the Rough Devils, the newly blooded squad of guardsmen there on the left. We've got a squad of special weapons in the middle there. We've got another normal squad surrounding my command chimera with Duke inside. Then we have another special weapons squad in the middle here. We have another guardsman squad surrounding the Devil Dog tank, the newly appointed tank as well there. Over on Al's side, Scorcher Pyro squad.
Yeah, Pyro's boys. The war boss and the
Warzilla.
and the weird boy.
Claws on the
was there the warbed, and then Clobber Claws boys, and the Meganobs, 6 Swords Meganobs, and we've got Bushwhackers.
Commandos in reserves again. Well, just to point out the 2 agendas that we're picking out each this game. We've both taken Reaper again, so whichever unit gets the most kills, kill tally in this game gets 2 experience points. Which I can see us both getting again. Yeah, very orky and, to be honest, very Catachan. And then also the other one we both picked, Al, you've chosen the same. So you've got the same one on the Psyker again. If he casts a Psychic Power and doesn't perils before the end, he should be fine and he'll get his 2 points. My second one this time is Vox Relays. And I have to choose a specific infantry unit, and it can be a character. I'm going to pick Duke, who's inside the Chimera. If before the end of the game I can spend an action after the end of a movement phase on an objective to set up a Vox Relay, if that's still there at the end of the game, I get 2 points for that model for each Vox Relay on the battlefield. We'll do a roll-off L for initiative. Boom! 3 for the Catachan. We won it on that last time. Orks get a 4 though. Are they going first or second here? This is the question. Okay, so Al's chosen to give me initiative. There's quite a bit of space between us here. Going into the first command phase. Start of my first turn, we're going to run 5 command points, but I'm going to go straight back down to 4 to spend mobile command center on the Chimera, which means that that Duke can use the Chimera as a mobile command. So when I give out orders or auras from Duke, it's from the edge of the Chimera, each edge of the Chimera. Right then, so what we'll do, we will slightly shuffle up things, guys. So I'm just going to do a generic movement here. Nothing's advancing for me. There is no point. And then I'm going to dish out a ton of orders to hopefully get some kills on the Orcs straight away here. I've shuffled things up a bit here. I think everything's pretty much moved, but it won't affect my shooting. So Guardsmen, the Special Weapon Squad nudged forward slightly. Guardsmen shuffled up behind them to get a bit of cover from them. Guardsman Squad here pushed forward slightly to make sure they're in their objective, but also still covering very nicely my tank there. Special Weapon Squad there, shielding the tank on that side, but also staying in range there. We've then got Guardsman Squad shuffling up here to get on the objective, and the tank shuffling around a bit there as well with them. Right then, so we'll go into some orders here, and Duke Hazard, straight off the bat, first order on the Devil Dogs, should probably just call them Devil Dogs, but Rough Devils. They're going to get reroll hit rolls of 1 anyway, but he's going to give them for the first one first rank fire, second rank fire, so they're getting 2 lasgun shots each rapid fire. Then remember, I've got the Laurels of Command on a 4-up. He can issue a separate order to that squad. Gets it. I haven't failed one of them yet. That's working nicely. He will give them Bring It Down so that they're re-rolling moon rolls of a 1. So now they're re-rolling hit and wound rolls of a 1, and they've got 2 shots each. That's going to be pretty nasty for the Rough Devils. Second order will be issued to the Guardsman Squad over here, and that will be on a that will be second rank fire, first rank fire, second rank fire for 2 shots each. Then second order, I cannot give actually for Laurels of Command because they're not within 6 of the Chimera. That actually has to be within 6, so nothing for that. We'll spend a command point to go down to 3. There we go. And I'll issue a third order for the squad around the vehicle here, around the Chimera. They are within 6 as well, so they'll get Laurels of Command. They'll get first rank, second rank fire, then on a 4-up an additional order, which we don't get that time, so just first rank, second rank fire for them. So that is all the orders. Okay, Guardsman Squad here, the Rough Devils will go first, shooting into the Orc Boy Squad over the opposite side there. They can all see, but I've got a plasma pistol and a flamer in there, so only 8 can shoot. 2 shots each, re-rolling hit rolls of a 1 and wound rolls of a 1. Let's see how we do. We need 4s though. Re-rolling 1s makes this probably better than average. Oh, nicely done. Need to wound on 5s now, but we're re-rolling 1s. 5s to wound, strength 3, toughness 4. Re-rolling 1s.
There's another one there.
Oh, no re-roll. There's another one there. Which we didn't get. No re-rolls work there, but I did get 3 wounds though. Still probably 3 dead orcs, unless you can get 6 subs. No cover either there for you. Wow, 3 dead. Good start. 3 shots from this squad of special weapons, because we've got 3 lasguns in there. Might as well do those. 4s. Nothing. Not a good start for them. The middle guardsman squad is re-rolling wound rolls of a 1. And they have 2 shots each. Oh no, they're not, sorry, actually, the middle squad, because they didn't get the Laurels of Command, so they're not re-rolling anything. They're just going to get 4 shots this half into that Orc Boy squad, 4 shots on this side into that Orc Boy squad, as kindly pointed out by my assistant. Okay, 8 shots here coming in. Not so good. Wouldn't have been any re-rolls anyway there for hitting. Wounding on 5s, no re-rolls. Ah, no wounds, that sucks. Okay, would have at least expected one to maybe go through there. The other side will go into the Orc Boys on the right, into the claws. 8 shots now into the other boys, what was it called?
Club of Claws boys.
Club of Claws boys. 4s, 3 hits this time. Not quite average. But we do get 2 wounds, that's what we like. No cover either. 6 ups. And we killed one of those, okay. 3 las guns at the back of this squad into the claws again. 4s and a 5 up to wound. No wounds. This guardsman squad has 1st rank, 2nd rank. We'll shoot into the Orc Boys here. And they're all in range for 2 shots apiece. 16 shots here, I believe. And needing 4s, no rerolls this time. Slightly below average, but not bad. 5s needed though, and once again, wounding so poorly. 1 5 up on a 6 there, so 1 save. Nothing there. Could have been better wounding from the guardsmen, but hey ho, we've still got rid of a few. Right then, we'll start off with the Chimera for shooting here. I'm going to go Hunter Killer Missile, is going to go straight across into the knobs on a 4 up. And I've got an Augur Array here as well, so I can re-roll 1 shot per turn. Needing a 4, I'm using the Augur Array on that. Yeah, we get it. Wounding on 2s, because strength 8. Yes! Minus 2 AP, no cover. It's a 4-up save for the Mega Knobs. Didn't make it. Is he going to spend a command point? Spending it. 4 up.
I'm going to change my dice. Because you've been naughty.
Oh, worth it. Fair enough. Worth the command point. I think 50-50 it's worth it. But
that's it, yeah.
Anything worse. Augur Arrays. We've got 3 shots on either side. We're not in rapid fire range, so 6 shots in total. Into the Orc Boy Claw squad. 4s to hit. We got 3 hits though. 5s to wound. And no wounds. Dear. Bad wounding. And then the last thing on the Chimera is 2 shots from the Stormbolter, which is out of rapid fire, into the Orc Boy squad. On 4s, hits, wounding on 4s now, because it's strength 4. Oh yeah, it helped. That is a 6 up. Another one bites the dust. Okay, so the Devil Dog to go now. All of the Melter weapons going into the knobs, including the Hunter Killer Missile. Then the Stormbolter, pintle mounted on the top, will go into the Orc Boys. It's just about in range of them. So we'll do the Stormbolter, 2 shots on 4s. No cover for them there. Oh, poor, what is that? Hunter Killer Missile. That will go next, I think. So Hunter Killer Missile on a 4. Nice. 2s to wound. Oh! I've got to do it. I'm going down to 2 command points. On a 2 up. Oh! No way! Oh, what a waste of a command point. Oh, that's awful. Okay, I've still got my Augur Array for 1 reroll on this tank, but that was poor. Multi-Melter. It's all within range of the Mega Knobs, as I said. 4 up. Got it. 2 up to wound. Okay, re-rolling with the Augur Array for hits, so I can't re-roll that. I've already spent a command point to re-roll wounds. This is awful. D3 assault on the Melter Cannon, which is in range. We get 3. That's a good start. 3 shots with the Melter Cannon, hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1 with Augur Array. I got all the hits anyway. 3 1s coming up for wounding. I got 1-1, which I can't re-roll. Okay, so still only 2 wounds from those 3 really, which is poorer than I should have been getting here, but that is 2 6-up saves for the Mega Knobs, and it's D6 damage apiece. 6 ups, no re-rolls either, and that is going to be 2d6. D6 for the first Mega Knob is dead. 1 bites the dust in the middle there. The second roll on a d6 is 5 again, so it's another dead Mega Knob anyway. Using all my missiles and everything, which are once per game, they should have died really, but it was very close with rerolls and everything. However, that went pretty decent. Right then, the Mega Knobs have a leadership of 7, so for morale they can fail on a 6. So single dice. Nope, they're okay. Orc Boy Squad here lost 3, so they can fail on a 5 or a 6. They fail. Okay, so you're gonna bash some heads together. Because your War Boss and, your Mega Knob.
This Mega Knob, he's close enough to grab one of these boys and say, "Get yourself together, boys."
D3 mortal wounds.
Come on, 1,
2.
2.
Okay, so it could have been worse. Could have been worse, I think. This squad on a 5 or a 6 as well, because I think they lost 3 models, so same again. They pass, okay, no worries. Okay, not bad. That's pretty much what I expected to happen there, is one of the squads to have failed, really. However, that is the end of morale, and is going to be on to Orks and their turn 1. That was pretty good first turn there for the guard. Right then, into turn 1 for the Orks, and Al, you got 3 command points now instead of 2, you went up 1.
Yeah.
And you're going to go with the Green Tide?
I'm going to do Unstoppable Green Tide.
Tide, sorry, I keep thinking it's Tide, but it's Tide. Orc Boy Squad there.
So,
dropping
this
off.
squad that's wounded.
Retreating, and then another massive squad comes back.
From the battlefield.
Setting up within 6 of the edge. And
to come back at their full strength within 6 of the edge and 9 inches away from other models. So that's how.
Oh, there we go. The Orc Boy Squad have recuperated, dropped within 6 of the edge there, and 9 away from enemy units. They're right on the tail of the rough devils. Okay, so movement.
Gonna advance.
The Mega Knob.
The Mega Knob.
+4, it's not bad.
That's 9.
Moving the Mega Knob over into some cover. Okay.
He's a little bit worried. We're gonna try and
centre on 1 point.
Coagulate the force here and.
Okay. Pushing them back already, the guard.
These guys are gonna advance as well. Only 2.
Okay, the Orc Boys pushing forward 7. Makes sense for them to get on the objective and probably stay back as much as they can, I guess.
With the boss.
Advancing with the War Boss. Whoa, good advance. War Boss advancing straight down behind the cover there. And then it's just the Psyker, I guess. Advancing the Psyker, that's pretty good as well. Okay then, and then advancing forward to there with the Psyker, yeah?
Yeah.
Getting ready for Psychic, and then I think you've completed movement. So we might as well go straight into Psychic phase. Okay, so you're within 18 of this special weapon squad, the closest unit within line of sight of the Psyker. Okay, so +1 to your roll for the relic that you gave yourself.
So I'm needing a 4.
Is this for the smite, isn't it? Yeah, go for it. You get it on an 8, and rolling D3. Mortal wounds. Only 1. I'll take off a lasgun at the back here, and that'll be that. And then you're going to try and jump yourself out of there, eh? I think we said.
Yeah,
Get yourself out of harm's way.
Oh.
Needing a 6 for the jump.
Oh no, and he doesn't.
Yeah, that's why you need to wait
and
with that.
I've got no points to re-roll it.
Yeah, he was all okay last game. He got all of his rolls off, but it does happen. Right, so he doesn't pull off the jump. A trick in the warp, and he's stuck there. So it'll be on to any shooting you have, Al. Okay, so you've got sluggers from this Orc Boy squad. 5s, you've got 10 shots. Go for it. And remember your Dakar as well on 6s. Boom. No Dakar, and only 1 hit. Wow. Wounding on a 3. Did wound though. 5 up save for the. I'm guessing you're going into these. Okay. No save. Removing the closest one to the Orc Boys. And now that'll probably be a 10-inch charge because that's another base. Okay, everything else over here advanced, and to be honest, is probably just out of range anyway, really. So it is just going to be on to charging. I will probably Overwatch. Yeah, I'm going to spend a command point and go down to 2, and then I'm going to fire some lasguns on Overwatch. Plasma pistol first will be on a 6. Nope. I have 4 at the front in rapid fire range for lasguns and 3 normal shots. So here we go. Needing 6s though. We get 2 6s, 5s to wound. We get a single wound, so 6 up save for the Orc Boys. If I kill 1, I'll be happy with that. Yeah, we get 1. So 1 bites the dust. You need to make a bigger charge now. You need a 10-inch on a reroll, but you can choose to reroll either dice as well. So here we go. Go for it. Ooh, rerolling the 3, I should think. You need a 5 up here, though. It's a big roll. Oh, not quite! Hi there, guys. Welcome back to me, I guess. Just giving you your summary. This is where the game footage was knocked off. I think there's a couple of turns got missed. There's the next Catachan turn, then the Orc turn, I believe. And then it goes... We're currently now on, I think we're going into turn 3 or 4. And essentially... What happened after the clip you've just seen, that turn finished up for the Orks. They were not in a great position at all. The Catachan then had their turn. The pincer moved in on the behind the terrain piece in the middle with the foliage there with the big log and the leaves in the middle. They pincer moved on that. The Flamer squads took out the Both and the Chimera. Everything dealt with pretty much everything, the war boss and everything in that middle section. Devil Dog moving down the right flank dealt with the pretty much everything except for the war boss and everything. The Mega Knob is the only thing left, as you'll see in the middle there, which will be dealt with. But the everything he's been surrounded. The commandos for the Orks on Al's turn 3, I believe, turn 2, sorry. End of his turn 2 movement, dropped down in behind my forces, and they crept down the back flank. They killed my rough devil squad on my back lines, and they've moved in round the back. But during that conflict, they've been reduced down to only a couple of models in that unit, and it just comes down now to me clearing them all out. Duke Hazard got out of my Chimera, the transport safe and sound at the end, and he's put a Vox relay on Objective 2. He also did it on Objective 1, closest to my deployment, but that disappeared on turn 4, I believe, due to the random loss of supplies. So he put it on that, and then it disappeared. He's doing it again for turn 5, and putting it on Objective 2, I believe it is, 2 or 3, the one by the closest to the Orks, half the table. So he's doing that, and it's a 50-50 chance to see whether that one will disappear or the other one will. If that one doesn't, then he'll get the points and experience for his Vox relay. But sorry again, guys, for the loss of footage, but this is the best I could do to recover and give you an update on where it is now on the report. So it's literally diving into it now. The commandos coming up behind me with whatever they've got left. Catachan are just cleaning up really now. Really good performance from them. And yeah, you can now watch the rest of the footage that's there, and then we'll go into the summary after the game, obviously, as to what's kind of happened. But yeah, once again, guys, hope you've enjoyed this anyway, and I'll let you carry on watching. 15 shots, only the back row, which is a pistol as well for the sergeant, is out of range, so the back lasgun there only gets a single shot. The others are rapid firing on 4s into the commandos. Not good shooting there for hits wise anyway, wounding on 5s. And we get 2 wounds though, 2 6-up saves to make. And made 1, failed 1, so commander goes down. The Knob is left standing. Alright then, over this side. HQ can't shoot his pistol, he advanced. Let's go with the Devil Dog. Come on, Devil Dog, you should be doing this now. 4 up on the multi-melter, re-rolling with Augur Array. Didn't need the re-roll, it's a good start. 2s to wound, we wound, finally. 6-up save. 6-up save. Nope. Doesn't make it. Half range, so 2d6, pick the highest. 6 damage, that's what should happen with the Devil Dog. Down goes the Mega Knob, overkill in the end. That leaves the Chimera to take out the remaining Knob Commando. Heavy Flamer, I made sure the Flamer's in range. The one on the front here won't be because it's hull mounted. So it's going to be Heavy Flamer. Turret turns around and flames him. D6 re-rolling. Re-rolling. Get 6 instead of 1, that's much better. 3s to wound, auto-hitting. All but 1 wounds. You do actually have cover, so you've got 5 6-up saves. If he makes 5 of them, 4 of them, he lives. He's got 2 wounds.
Easy.
Easy. Oh, he made 2, but he does die. He loses, takes 3 wounds. And down goes the last Orc on the battlefield. And Duke will have revenge! So we managed to finally put down a Vox relay there. The only thing I will say is that there's a possibility it could disappear before the end, and he will have had a torrid time, so we'll check this. Okay, so the only thing left to really do, he can't advance to get to this one, in the last round. So the only thing left to happen really is on turn 5, because the game technically carries on for anything else happening. We have to see now if the Vox relay disappears because the objectives disappear. So 1, 2 or 3 it's the objective with the relay, 4, 5, 6 it's number 3, so I want a 4 up here. Yes! It's a 4 up! So the plan worked. I managed to, silly idea taking that agenda really, but it worked in the end. And I'll get 2 points for the relay there that at the end of last turn that I managed to put down with Duke. And he lives, and we managed to actually get a victory here. Lessons to be learned in that game as well, Al, I think. I think we were saying as that game was going on, like, it went on longer than the first game, to be honest. Like, you lasted way longer. However, it was still a very good victory for the Guard.
Yeah, that was a drubbing.
Indeed. So I will have to make note of what survived for me, so I don't have to take Battle Scar tests for them. But yeah, we've done pretty well there, and I'll mark on the Chimera there for another kill, because I'm pretty sure he got 3 kills that game, so he will also have Reaper for my agenda. Al, you still technically got lots of experience that game, because you got 3 experience, the same as me for an Honoured. For supply drop, you get 2 requisition points instead of 1, so I've got +2 requisition, Al's only got 1. So I believe you got 2 requisition now, Al. No, 3 now, because last game you got +1 to 2. Now you're up to 3 for the next game. I will be up to 3 as well, I believe. No, I'll be up to 4. And then experience, Al, the Psyker, technically he doesn't have to live at the end of the game, he still cast a power. So he gets 2 points for experience. Who got the most kills that game for you? Probably the War Boss for units?
Yeah.
So he gets Reaper for +2 points. My Chimera, undoubtedly there, I think, would have got the most kills for units. So he gets Reaper for +2 points. Also, I get to give 3 experience points to a unit. And then also, I did get the Vox relay on here with HQ. So Duke himself will get +2 experience points as well. And then obviously everything that played in that game gets +1 point anyway. And then we will also work out after this, ready for next game guys, how many kills in total each unit has that we've used so far, because for every 3 kills in total you have over the campaign for that unit, they actually get another experience point, which is pretty awesome. So I'm sure there'll be plenty more rules to add to the game next game. I'm going to make put some tattoos on each of my Catachan units that's upgraded, because that's what they do instead of wearing like insignia on their arms. It's pretty cool. Al, anything to mention about the game? Just tactical overview?
Well, the gears are turning in my head. I've
got to think now about how you come back.
Those flamers that you've added are causing me serious grief.
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe I need a transport, get myself
get some stuff up there.
Get across the board a little with a little bit of protection, but I've got to take some steps because that was a drubbing, mate. You did you did very well there. I'm
kind of glad though that happened, if I'm being fair, just because after the first game it's kind of balanced it out, so we both had a lesson.
Well, yeah, you were worrying that like maybe Catachan just weren't going to cut the mustard, but that's proven that they can. They can.
Yeah. I think the whole campaign, to be honest, is going to be a very back and forth, changing up the tactics after each game, which I think works really nicely. I'm enjoying it a lot at the moment as we're going along. Even the first game I thought was great fun because as Al was doing this game. As the game was proceeding in the first game, I was like, that's what I need to change, that's what I need to change, that's what I'm bringing in. And it's worked for me this game. The agendas work better for me. Al, you still got experience points from your agendas, you still got a lot of kills. And yeah, I hope you really enjoyed it, guys. Make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, that you've hit your notification bell. And we've got a good, 5-6 episodes left of this campaign for you to check out. So that's going to be good fun. We're going to be changing up the terrain soon, I think, so we'll look forward to that. And yeah, we'll see you next time, guys. Happy skirmishing.
Hi there, thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do make sure you are subscribed to the channel and make sure to hit the notification bell. Also throw us a like on the video and leave us a comment down below. Finally, if you would care to support the long-term progress and stability of the channel, please sign up to become a Patreon member in the link below the video for as little as $3 per month, just like the amazing people to the left of me. You will gain access to many different benefits, but you will also be making sure that we can still put out videos for the foreseeable future. Thanks for watching, and you can check out more of the videos here right on our channel. Everything skirmish. But until next time, happy skirmishing, guys.